Just started.
Well, yeah, we just started getting the
Timer.
yeah. This one's definitely going to be a leap of faith broadcast.
Oh, so does this have power?
It does. We're okay. I was worried that my Vita did not have power for some reason. So, welcome. We do a show. Vanguard V. Let's get started.
Maximilian Moreau, Jeffrey Hawthorne.
Yeah, those people. All right. So, on our last episode, we got things submitted for Windows Store for both Windows Phone and Windows 8.1. So, what we're going to do next is we're going to do Vita. I'm going to actually turn on my camera real quick. Main plus camera. We've got our little Vita here. And on our last episode, we never actually got anything running on this thing, but we got set up to run on it, theoretically. And we got the PS Suite, PSM Dev for Unity's thing installed. And so everything should be ready for us to actually start kicking this thing through. So what are we going to do? We're going to go into Windows, because we need to use Unity's special Unity PSM, which is only available on Windows for right now. And I'm going to go ahead and delete this. We'll keep the WinBuild. Who cares? We're just going to use Make a Game Now. We haven't changed anything in the project other than settings that were related to Windows Phone. I don't think it'll cause any problems. So we're going to open up Unity PSM. And it's going to open up our game. I think it's already set to just auto-open the last thing that it does. Because I never changed that setting on here. And let's see if we can get it building and running on the Vita first, and then we will see if we can get it going to the store next. Publishing utility for Unity. That's a good sign. That sounds like a... I'm actually kind of excited about this, because I'm not sure how this is going to go. But I worked at Sony, right? And honestly, they have some pretty good submission stuff internally when you're dealing with making apps and stuff. They've done a really great job, at least from the internal perspective. I imagine that it will carry over into the external perspective, hopefully. But if it doesn't, we'll work through it. I mean, it couldn't be much harder than the last couple episodes. I'm going to say that. Though I'm probably going to bite my lip, maybe. I don't know.
They went pretty smooth considering we did them.
Yeah. Considering we did them? Yeah. They went smooth considering we did them. We didn't fail, I guess, is what you're saying there, so that's good.
Pretty much.
So, we're going to go build settings. We're going to switch to PlayStation Mobile. And it's going to have to re-import this stuff again. So yeah, this is going to be interesting to say the least. We'll see all the different wonderful things that we're going to have to do to get this thing to build and to run on hardware. Do I still have my face up there? I do. So I'm going to launch in preparation just to see what's in here. PSM for Unity, and we're going to hit. Oh, it has an update. Dang it. I'm going to update this. So that little orange thing means that there's an update, and so you just hit that and it'll update.
I'm looking.
That went fast. That went real fast. That's good. Looking forward to what?
To seeing our icon as a circle.
Yeah, me too. It may not be a circle. I'm not sure what the indie stuff looks like on Vita. There are no content items installed. Please use the Unity editor to create and install applications. That's promising. I like the fact that this is specialized for the Unity editor, unlike all of the other platforms are kind of Unity shoehorning themselves into producing content for them. This is the only platform I've seen where it actually is like they're prepping for Unity. So hopefully that'll be a good sign too. So build type. I don't know what those mean. I'm just going to try Dev Assistant to start, and I'm going to hit Build and Run, and let's see if this will actually do something. So I'm going to go to Desktop. We're going to call this I'm going to call it Grid Cruiser. Save. And error building player because script had compile errors. Unity Engine runtime platform does not contain a definition for BlackBerry player. We had this problem last time, and we fixed it last time, but we've since grabbed our files again. This is just because this is an earlier version of Unity, and they didn't know what a BlackBerry was, or something. So we're going to go to Game Manager, which I saw it all the way on the left. There it is. And we're going to get rid of the BlackBerry player line here. Just get rid of it. And we're going to save. And then we're going to go into build settings, build and run once again, save. And let's see if this gets a little bit further.
What were the other build types?
One of them was like master. And then I don't remember what the other one. No PSM device found. Please check your device and USB cables. Okay, I did not actually plug it in via USB, so let's plug that in. We're going to plug that in right now. Do I still have audio? I still have audio. Good. So I plugged it in. And now I'm going to hit retry. Did it find something? It paused. It's not doing things for a little bit here. Can't connect. Alright, I'm going to try retry one more time because I saw a little USB thingy go like check mark over here. Come on. It's taking longer this time. Don't know if that means anything. Uh-oh. I hit a little button on the PlayStation and it looks like it's thinking real hard right now, so maybe it's actually getting data this time. Or I'm just doing the power of wishful thinking right now. So the first time the bar went here, immediately was like, yeah, didn't find anything. The second time, it looked really hard, so hard that it had to stop the bar for a moment, and then it said it didn't find anything. And the third time, it's just still looking. So I don't know what this means. My computer's even cooling down right now. What gives? I'm gonna see what we got on the watch page. Open a new tab. Pause. View all comments. Yep, no one has commented. It's probably too late for everyone. Device not ready. Your Vita is connected to the PC, but the development assistant your Unity is not running. Okay, so
restart it.
I'm going to. Yes, I want to retain that. What happens with this device? Take no action. Alright. So, my Vita appears to have turned itself off or something. I'm going to try and turn it back on. I think it crashed or something. It happens, you know. Especially in development. So, I've got the Vita. It's booting up again. Let's see if I can see this on the screen. Alright, we're going to tear down my little back end. And we're going to wait for Uncharted to do its thing and go down to our PlayStation Mobile PSM dev utility. Appears to be up to date. I'm going to run it. It says powered by Unity. That's cool.
So their dev tool is powered by Unity?
Evidently. And I'm going to retry this.
And they didn't have Pro. Or they did and just left the
There is no publisher key. Alright, we got further. Please generate or import publisher key management panel by publishing utility for Unity. Generate or import publisher key by key management panel of publishing utility. So I'm going to say open publishing utility just so you can see what this looks like. And key management. Key name. I'm going to generate a publisher key. I'm going to call this Grid Cruiser. Main at makeagamenow.com. We set this up on the previous PlayStation Mobile thing. a password. Remember password not recommended. Failed to generate publisher key. Entitlement check failed. Check to see whether you obtained the publisher license. Alright. Let's go ahead and PlayStation Mobile Publisher License. Actually, I'm going to go through the PSM dev portal, though we'll check that other one out in a moment if this doesn't help us. So sign in. Main at makeagamenow.com. Sign in. I'm going to go to publish. This is an exclusive menu for PSM Publisher. License application. I guess we need to license this. Alright. Scroll through this. Agree. Apply as an individual. Maximilian Moreau. 5413253803807. Publisher name. Make a game now. Just line 1, 20500, Rollin Ave, Bend, OR, 97702.
Your contact name is reversed.
What do you mean? What?
First name. You have your last. Or, oh, wait, never mind.
Maximilian Moreau?
Yeah, it's late.
No worries. No hyphen spaces in the text of 9. What does that mean? In the text of 9? I think someone put this in translation here. Alright.
So it's one of those, like, mailing.
Yeah,
things.
let's find it. 20500, Rollin Ave, Bend, OR. Will it give me the full thingy? No, I want the full thingy. Full zip. Get full zip code for address. Zip code lookup. USPS. Sure, why not? That sounds like a good place considering zip codes are kind of owned by these guys. So 20500, sure. There it is. 2862. Bam. Yeah. And we're going to confirm. Confirm application details. Yeah. We're verifying your application. You'll be notified by email once approved. Please wait. I'm assuming that means it won't take very much time. So I'm going to go ahead and go into Gmail. I think we're already on Make a Game Now. Perfect. Wait, our app is in the Windows Store. It's in the Windows Store. Sweet. Evidently that was fast. It probably says development build in the lower right-hand corner.
I was wondering.
Yeah.
And I wonder if anyone... You think anyone looked at it?
I don't know.
Maybe they say it can take up to 5 days.
And it's just like, whatever.
They have enough people.
Yeah.
Or not enough.
Or not enough
submissions.
Yeah, sweet. 5 days, it actually took seconds, so that's awesome. 11 minutes to go, that's sweet. I don't know if we're actually in for the Windows Phone, so if anyone who is buying on Windows Store can buy it and tell me that it worked, that's great. App Pass certification. Alright, all of these things are good. I'm going to just double check to make sure that we didn't get anything in spam. Nope. Well, I mean, we've got some spam. Sweet, we've got real spam already. It only took, like, moments, and this email address has been around for 2 weeks, and we already have legitimate spam.
Apple developer is in spam.
Yeah, I guess so.
Twice.
There we go. PlayStation Mobile Developer Program Publisher License. We're now confirming your application SCE. Oh, we're now confirming. We'll send you an email when the confirmation is done. I hope we're not going to be waiting for a long time on this. I wish I'd found this before, so that we could have had this going on the last episode. Guess I should have clicked publish before. Alright, inbox 29. Let's see. You'll be notified by email once approved. Please wait. I'm going to try how long to be approved for publishing PlayStation Mobile. Alright, I'm going to hit refresh on here, see if we got anything new. Not yet. Alright, I'm going to explore this site. I'm going to just create a new tab here and go back. Alright, get the newest SDK and create your original games. So do I need publish to even... This is for releasing to the store, but evidently I even need it for testing, which is kind of weird. So if I try to generate a key now, grid cruiser, I'm just going to see if it'll just pass me through now. Yeah. Obtain the publisher license. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and check. If I go to regenerate keys, does this do anything? Oh, got it. Let's retry that. Let's see if it can just do it. There is no publisher key. Generate or import publisher key by key management panel. So sweet. Gave it a shot. I don't need this open. Don't really need mono develop open at all. And let's go back in here. Let's see. Request accepted. I'm going to hit refresh on the email. Alright, well, dang it. Kind of hit a blocker on this one. I'm going to go ahead and wait till 11 p.m. If we do not have a response by then, I'm going to trim this episode to about here. And we'll continue this on the next episode. If we do get one, then I might do a split or something to that point. But yeah. I really wish that this wasn't a process that took more than a minute. Can't believe we're on the Windows Store, though. That's amazing. Can't wait until I get Unity to get 3DS support. That would be sweet. This game would be awesome in 3D.
So the Android Store and the Windows Store are both pretty immediate.
Yep. Windows Phone, not as immediate. iOS and Mac Store is not as immediate. So... Alright. Always playing the bar game. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it's just amazing the type of stuff that you have to... That being said, like, I'd rather be playing the bar game than playing the, like, fax game, which is the game that you used to play back in the good old days when you were publishing, like, a book or something, and you'd be like, oh, well, I guess I'll transfer 100 pages on an aging telephone line, and it'll take, 2 days, and probably cost long-distance charges. Remember long-distance charges? I'm not sure if anyone remembers long-distance charges anymore. Like, everyone has a cell phone now where it's just like, oh, whoever you call, it's just the same. It's just part of your minutes. I'm glad that we don't have long-distance charges really much anymore. Come on. Come on, I want to purchase it. I'm afraid to refresh this page, quite frankly. I'm going to try it. Actually, I'm going to duplicate this page. And then I'm going to try and refresh it. I'm going to, like, go... That didn't duplicate it. I'll just copy this. Paste it in here. That's where it ended up. Was here. If I click publish here, what does it do? Status applying. Status applying PlayStation Mobile. Put this in quotes. This is not at all...
Status applying critters in Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Become a registered developer. PlayStation. I said I'd wait till 11. I'm not going to wait till 11. I have a feeling that there's going to have to be a person to look at this. It's 10:50. Okay, we got a completion of publisher notification. I'm going to give them a full 10 minutes. That's what we're going to do. We're going to give them until 10:53. 10 minutes is about how long it takes for, like, automated systems to work, right? I mean, like, when was the last time you had to wait more than 10 minutes for a computer to retrieve a reply on something being certified or not?
Never.
Never? It's always less than 10 minutes?
Well, usually it's instantaneous, and when
Yeah.
it isn't, it's usually like 5 minutes.
Let's double check our spam too, just make sure. More spam. Nothing. Fresh. I'll give them one more minute. One more minute, and we're going to call it. And we'll continue this on another day. 10:53. All right, I'm going to hit one more refresh. Going to check spam one more time, and I'm going to hit refresh on the publisher page one more time. More spam. Looking like we don't have anything in there, and I'm going to hit refresh on this page. Still applying. Publisher license information. Basic information. What is this? Alright. Alright, well, we were unsuccessful at getting something running or published on the PlayStation Mobile Store today. My apologies that we didn't have this set up on the registration portion. I didn't know about this part. So, we will come back to this at a later time once I have been informed that we are officially a publisher for PlayStation Mobile. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Support Vanguard V. And we don't have any more episodes scheduled in this series. I may schedule some this weekend. If that's not possible, we'll pick this back up again on Monday. Possibly as early as 2:30. So thank you very much for joining us. If you have any questions, pushypixels@pushypixels.com. You can also tweet me at Drakfire. And send Phil a get well message at Magmalemur on Twitter. MAGMALEMUR. Thank Thank you very much for joining us. You have a great weekend. If we don't see we don't see you, and even if you do, have a great weekend.
Weekend anyway.
And it's banner time. Well, that's a bummer.
Although I guess it's implied that if we do see them, they'll be having a great weekend.
Yeah, probably. Trust me, you say the publishing stuff is needlessly complicated. It is much easier now than it has ever been. I know that sounds really dumb. If you wanted to publish, say, on Windows CE with Microsoft's blessing back in like 2000, 2002 era, you had to pay them, I think it was $1,500 per submission. If you were rejected, you did not get the money back, and you had to pay them an additional $1,500. This is to pay for the testing process. The actual submission process required you to fax information to them. They didn't have a good online interface for it. You probably had to talk to someone on the phone. The fact that we can do this all automated now is actually pretty great. It's a bummer that it is still complex, but it's not the end of the world complex, and it's certainly easier than it used to be. I'm going to start shutting this down. And I'm just going to go ahead and do the screen so people can watch what I do. This is why I don't want to publish anything to mobile. So I'm going to tell you something, though. Like, publish everything to mobile, because I just showed you how. Even with figuring things out, it only took a couple hours, right? Like how in the scope of a project, right? How much is that a percentage of? Even in our short project, our game project took about 24 hours total to do, right? And so we're only talking about like 1/24 of the time to publish. That's not a big deal. And that's in the case of a 2-week project. I'm sure that if you were doing anything substantial, this will be non-memorable after you do it. And so like, seriously, and don't just publish to your favorite platforms, publish to everything. I've actually been stuck on that rut. I tend to just be like, oh, I'm just going to publish on iOS because I care about iOS. But you should publish to as much as you can, and get your stuff out there, and maybe you'll find a niche in an audience that you didn't think you'd find one. Maybe you'll become like some sort of herald of like the PlayStation Mobile or BlackBerry. You know, you might be the guy that like saves BlackBerry as a platform and become a name associated with the 500 people that use BlackBerry still, and they'll love you. So, but yeah, so publish to whatever you can. And you had to give your firstborn child. That's true. I forgot about that part. The Rumpelstiltskin clause was in the Microsoft contract in the 2000s. That's a lie. That you didn't have to give them your firstborn child. But yeah. Did we actually do any file stuff? We didn't. So I'm not worried about that. And yeah. Okay. I think we're done.
It wasn't in the agreement that you wouldn't give them your firstborn child, though.
Yes, that's true. That's really weasel wordy, but yes.
I'm pretty sure it's not in the agreement still.
Yes, indeed. All right, I'm going to stop streaming. Okay.